Hi everyone! Welcome to the latest episode of Road to Mythic, featuring Eve, the Astrowarden. We will walk you through the gameplay and tactics for this mage hero so you can grind the ranks with ease. Now, without further ado, let's dive in. Eve's skills have a pretty long range, and she can deal impressive damage in teamfights. Her first skill, Void Blast, is a skill shot that inflicts considerable damage to those caught in the center of the area of effect. So aim well before you use it. Her second skill, Void Crystal, is good for area control by restricting enemies' movements, but also lends itself to pursuing enemies or shaking them off as it continuously slows targets down. Try combining it with the first skill to make aiming a lot easier and lay down some combo damage. Eve's ultimate skill, Real-World Manipulation, is her core skill. It's invaluable in teamfights. Take control of the battlefield from afar and rain down some serious damage. With her passive, Eve builds up to 10 stacks of galactic power by damaging heroes with her first and second skills. All stacks are used up when she unleashes a starfield with her ultimate skill, increasing the number of times you can damage enemies in range. Eve is a mage hero with impressive damage output, able to deal continuous damage, so we'd recommend this damage-focused build. Eve is able to cast skills at a quick pace, so go for Enchanted Talisman first to make sure she always has sufficient mana. Moreover, Enchanted Talisman also grants the bonus effect of cooldown reduction. Glowing Wand and Holy Crystal will push Eve's output capabilities to the next level. Yet with Concentrated Energy and Blood Wings, you'll be further boosting both Eve's damage output and survivability. Once Eve has cast her ultimate skill, remember that the damage from sliding across the starfield doesn't stack. It's better to slide across as many squares as you can instead of the same ones repeatedly. Tapping upon the starfield rains down damage, but it comes with a brief delay. Ideally, you'll start by sliding continuously to slow down enemies, making them easier targets to tap at. In the laning phase, utilize Void Blast to keep poking the target, then Void Crystal to limit its movement. Thanks to Void Blast's lightning-fast cooldown, we can now use it again to maintain Eve's output. When the teamfights begin, start out with Void Blast to poke the enemies. Then you can control multiple enemies with Void Crystal or block their path if you take the defensive. Then, find a safe spot to cast Eve's ultimate skill and slay enemies within your starfield. Eve's reliance on equipment means she's relatively weaker in the early and middle game. During this time, it's best to suppress the enemy by dealing as much damage as you can. Oftentimes, the best play is teaming up with allies by laying down a starfield to help them keep up the pressure as they push forth and destroy enemy turrets. Once she's sufficiently leveled and kitted out with equipment, Eve is a force to be reckoned with in any teamfight. Having cast her ultimate skill, Eve can control targets with Void Crystal or aid teammates to crack down on those enemies caught in her starfield. Her defensive capabilities still hold up even when things look bleak, as she's a solid damage dealer in any team. Well, that wraps up this episode. Stay tuned for more insightful guides from Road to Mythic as you climb the ranks. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the land of
Everybody
God.
knows my heart's taken now. Yeah, she hates me now. I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really